today. And what did you win for?
We won for lighting. This is Robin.
Oh, here we go. Hey, Robin.
Hi.
Hi, Amanda here, Paris. We're hanging out. Tell us a little bit. Robin, first of all, what's your last name?
Carlson?
Robin
And
Carlson.
what's your name?
The world must know.
Red.
Red?
Like the color, yeah.
Okay, wait, let's look at the card. Let's
And you won
let's
for-
see what we're
yeah,
doing. You guys
let's
went
hear
for
it.
Outstanding Craft Achievement for Lighting, Red Clark, Orchid.
Orchid Odyssey.
Orchid Odyssey, Threaded Film, Chicago Botanic Garden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicago Botanic Gardens.
Chicago Botanic Gardens. Beautiful visually. What lighting?
So you have to light these beautiful.
So yeah,
flowers.
it was the theme of the previous Orchid show. It was like really getting close to the orchids, magnifying the orchids. So we were going in really close, trying to figure out how we could reflect light, get light through the orchids, like do all these shots. So Robin had to come up with all these creative, crazy ways and the team that we were working with to light these orchids and to get various video for the Orchid Odyssey, but also for the photography that they were doing. So yeah, it was just it was a really exciting experience. And I just want to say really quick, the Orchid Show is a yearly event at the Chicago Botanic Garden. So if you like the video or if you are interested in orchids and immersing yourself in orchids, in February, it's coming up. Yeah, so it's amazing. It really is, and it's so cool to even be part of this. All the work at the Botanic Garden is just awesome.
We go to the Lightscape event. Speaking of lighting, that's very awesome as well. When you talk about creative lighting, what does that mean? Is it placement, the color of the lights, some sort of treatments that you can do, all of the above?
All of that and more.
And more. Tell me about the more. Because those are sort of the obvious components. What's the less obvious way that you can bring your craft into elevating?
Well, like the orchids glow when you shine light through them, which is a unique thing that many most subjects and models don't glow when you shine light through them. So we've got that going for us, and they are cooperative. So you can do. I know Red had lights that we
They're not going to start to cry. They're not going to change position.
They were patient. They wilted, but I know they were troopers. And
Yeah. And one thing we noticed that was interesting was that the lights affected the orchids too. So it was we had to figure out how to, because the heat from the lights, even the LEDs and things like that we were using, the heat was affecting them. So it was to keep them still and stuff. Robin really came up with all these creative ideas, created weird, I just wish you could see more of the behind the scenes.
It seems like we need a whole other documentary
Yeah,
on this project.
Yeah, there were a lot of props. We used a garbage can. We used some fixtures from the lights that we took out of Home Depot. It was a lot of unique. We invented a lot of things that sort of.
Will you reuse them in future lighting projects? All of these ideas.
So you have to be resourceful to do this right.
We were using our studio lighting stuff, which by the way, Ross, we didn't really get to talk much about, but Ross Gerbasi, Threaded Films, an amazing person who has been a huge part of everything that I've done for the past 20 years or something. But anyway, I just want to give a shout out to him. But we were using the studio lights, but also again cobbling together all these weird ways just to figure out how to. And you'd think it would be simple just to light them, but because of that we were getting magnified on them, you had to keep them very still, and we were trying to do rotations and move inside of them and do all this stuff like that. It ended up being really complicated, but like I said, Robin, we had Wendy and Johanna, who is the curator for the orchids, and then that whole team working on this and just coming up with creative ideas. Anyway, I wish I could just spend all this time talking about all of them because they're so awesome.
There's a lot of names on this team here.
Everyone should come see the orchids in real life.
See the orchids, but if we can't, where do we watch? How do you lit it? Where is this online?
Yes, we're going to be sharing it definitely this week.
All right, so be on the lookout on the socials and such. I'm guessing. Be on the lookout.
So be on the Chicago Botanic Gardens social media and go to the Orchid Show. I'm telling you, it's
Orchid
amazing.
Show in
Let's go. It's
February.
amazing.
When you need a little light, when Chicago
Lightscape
brings the dark,
first,
bring in the
then
light.
Orchid Show.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
we'll see you there.
Lovely to meet
We'll see
you,
you there.
Robin.
All right, Amanda and I are going to do a show
Congratulations.
from there.